thoughts I have on the game, but I'll start out by saying that I thought Aaron White was spectacular. And I thought he played like a senior's supposed to play this time of year. I thought he was terrific. When they needed him, he came up with big buckets, big rebounds. Thought he played with inspiring effort. I thought he was terrific. I thought he was hands down the best player in the game. Wasn't even close. And I talked to our guys a lot about seniors dying hard, and he was that way today. I thought he was absolutely terrific. On our end, I just thought we had too many mistakes. I think our guys' hearts were in the right place. I thought we tried to play really hard. I thought the game had a lot of intensity to it both ways. But we just made too many mistakes. We made mistakes out of timeouts. We made mistakes in our zone. We made mistakes in our man. Obviously Starks logged a lot of minutes tonight and made some big shots for us. But, I'll be honest, I've been in this league and followed it a long time. I've lived in the Midwest my whole life, and usually when starting point guards go 0 assists to 6 turns, you're going to be in for a long night. And we got to take better care of the basketball than that. It certainly wasn't just him, but our team collectively has to be a lot sharper. I thought we got a lot of balls deflected. I did not think our execution was very sharp at all. Certainly the foul trouble in the first half when it got out to 12-3 on fouls, I thought that put us behind the 8 ball a little bit with Egwu and Black. We tried to play Egwu there, and then he wasn't real smart on the third foul. He put himself in position where he clearly fouled the kid, and, that gave him his third, and, that obviously starts to affect your aggressiveness, and, we just had too many mistakes, because in my mind, fouling is a mistake. We got to take a look at that because, we've been top 50 in the country all year in free throw rate defensively, and, for us to foul like that in the first half in particular, we've got to get that cleaned up because that's a mistake. And we've got to be better than we were tonight in the execution department. Questions?
I expect to see Malcolm, be more aggressive offensively.
I didn't think he was very good tonight, Steve. Bottom line, period. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Whether it was glass, whether it was defense, whether it was offense, but he was not the only one.
You guys typically don't turn the ball over. Is that a mental thing, John, or what do you attribute that to?
I don't know. We'll have to take a look at it. You better get tough this time of year. I thought some of our passes were sloppy. Some of those guys have got to take the mindset that someone's going to have to rip their frickin' arm off before they take the frickin' ball. And I didn't think we had that a couple times in the second half tonight. And we got to be a lot tougher than that with the basketball.
John, Jalen, the same illness thing you spoke about on Sunday?
Yeah, just ill and wasn't able to play.
Coach, protecting the home floor always so important, but just how crucial do these next two here feel for you guys?
Well, most importantly for me, I want to get back to practice tomorrow because that was, I told him after the game, I thought we played really hard. I thought we played with a good spirit. I thought we played with a lot of toughness. I thought we were physical, but I didn't think we played very smart. You have to be able to do both, period, but I think certainly in this league you've got to do both. And this time of year, I expect our execution to be better than it was tonight. I thought it's maybe the poorest in terms of our decision-making, our execution, maybe since December. We weren't very smart tonight. We did not execute very well, and we've got to play better than we played.
That's kind of reminiscent of
the... that at this point in the year?
Yeah, obviously the challenge has been different lineups, different guys in and out of the lineup. But we've got to figure that out. But yes, at the end of the day, I'm very disappointed.
19 points from Starks within the 0 assists, 6 turnovers. Where's the balance maybe you want? What's the median?
Well, there's got to be some balance there. Obviously, he's an aggressive scorer, and he made some big shots for us tonight, I thought at times, first half and second half. But, the balance certainly isn't 0 to 6. I do know that.
How did White exactly get away from you guys? I know you had three-pointers.
Yeah, I think they executed really well. A couple of them were on ball screen pick and rolls where you get zoned up and you're forced to tag a little bit. He had a great backdoor cut from the corner for a dunk where we lost vision. He made a great read there. And then, shot 12 free throws. And he made 10 out of 12 of them, so that's, almost a third of his points. And you usually get those by being aggressive, by driving the ball, posting the ball, offensive rebounding the ball. And, he's been that, I think, throughout his career, certainly. But I thought tonight he was exceptional in a lot of those areas.
Reminiscent of the game here 2 years ago, it seemed like the Iowa defense was good at collapsing on the drives and preventing the kickouts.
I don't remember that far back, Rob. You got a better memory than me. I'm kind of singular focused, and today we didn't play good enough.
seeing Ray, is he pretty close to all the way back?
Yeah, I thought Ray played really well. He'd like to be a little bit more efficient. He had to force a couple there at the end, but, 9 boards, it took everything in his power not to foul and stop the clock at the end of the game. I mean, he's trying to play like a senior. He was unbelievable in practice the last 2 days. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, I wish I could say the same thing about a couple of these other guys. They're learning a very valuable lesson that practice affects how you play in the game.
Time for 1 or 2 more if we have them.
So has Ray kind of been building to this? I mean, he's played pretty
Yeah.
well in the games back.
Yeah, sure. I think it's really amazing. Give the doctors and our trainer a lot of credit because he was out 9 games, and the majority of those games he was not during that time period wasn't able to go live contact practice. Once he came back, I think they've done a great job with him, and he's gotten to the point now where, I don't know if he's quite 100%. A couple times tonight we had to take him out because he was gassed a little bit, but he's played an awful lot of minutes here in the last few games, and I will never question Ray's competitive spirit. Ray's a tough guy.
John, the Crush was here. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it was great. I mean, for them to travel, especially in inclement weather, it was great to have them. I wish we'd have played a little bit better for them, but we appreciate them and always appreciate them. I mean, they create a great advantage for us at home. It was it meant a lot for them to travel and take the time to do that.
Every team's got guys who are banged up late in the season. Is everything right with, for the most part, with Malcolm and Kendrick?
Physically,
Yeah.
yeah,
What about otherwise?
they need to get their butt moving. They need to play better. They didn't play very good tonight. I got high expectation and bar for those 2 guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.